just start with the next meal. Not tomorrow. Don't put it off for 5 more days. Not after the birthday party, not after the holiday. What is your next best meal you can put together now? And let's keep it simple, you guys. Protein and plants can do it. Gaining belly fat in perimenopause and menopause, even while eating trim healthy and doing all the right things. Feeling exhausted, inflamed, and so done with the scale? Hey, I'm Chris Honeycutt, Jesus follower, trim healthy coach, and your midlife hype girl. I believe God didn't design you to live stuck, bloated, or burned out. This podcast helps you partner with your hormones, ditch the belly fat, and finally feel strong, calm, and confident in a body you actually enjoy living in. Hey friend, quick pause, because I don't want you to coast through December and lose your momentum. This year, I'm inviting you to join me for 31 Days of Fitness, a month of movement designed for the midlife woman who wants to stay consistent, strong, and stress-free through the holidays. These are short, doable workouts that help you move with intention so you can keep your energy up, support your hormones, and head into January already feeling confident instead of starting over. No guilt, no all or nothing, just simple daily movement to keep your metabolism fired up and your sanity intact. Want in? Make sure you're on my email list to get the sign-up link and all the fitness goodies delivered straight to your inbox. You can join me at chris@getyourtrimon.com because this December, we're not just surviving the holidays, we are thriving through them. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Menopause Makeover. Today, I am going to be talking about something that I know happens to each and every one of us. So here it is. I started out strong, and then life blew up. Has that ever happened to you? Well, it's happened to me. So I want to teach you how to stay consistent and lose belly fat in midlife, even if you start out strong and then life blows up, or even if you didn't start out strong and life blows up, okay? That's what we want to do. We want to have the skills to get back on things when life falls apart. But you don't have to fall apart. Now, we're not going to have a perfect track record of this. This is not about being perfect. This is about dealing with life on life's terms sometimes and you deciding how you're going to show up. So I get it. You had a plan, you prepped, you were on track, then the kid got sick, or you didn't sleep, or hormones hit, or even harder stresses happening. In this episode, I'm going to be coaching you through what you can do when your good intentions get sideswiped by real life and how to rebuild without spiraling. So the first thing that I always talk about is mindset, because mindset is key. And the thing about mindset is that mindset is a belief of systems that we cultivate. And instead of just slapping some positive thought on this, we want to cultivate, kind of like a garden, we want to cultivate good, helpful thoughts. We want to cultivate a mindset that's called a growth mindset that's going to help us in our time of need. When we mess up, when life happens, if our mindset is not in the right place, we will spiral out. We will not be able to climb up out of that pit. So today's episode is for the woman who maybe started strong, or maybe you started a little mediocre, and that's okay. At least you started, or maybe you just started and then life happened. So maybe it was Monday and you were on fire, you prepped your meals, you work out, you got your workout plan, you got your sipper in hand, but by Thursday, the wheels came off the bus, whether it was kids, grandkids, work, hot flashes, zero sleep, a surprise emotional trigger, or just plain exhaustion. You feel like you've already blown it, and it's maybe been 3 hours into the day or 4 days into the week or wherever it is. But I want to speak straight to your heart right now because you didn't blow it. These are things that just happen. I don't want to say it's just life, but it is. This is going to happen. Here's the key. You are still allowed to finish well. If we can change our mindset about when the life thing happens from I blew it this is so frustrating to I'm going to figure it out. Do you see what the difference is? There's a lot of emotional negativity with that first one. I blew it again. And yes, this just happened. Let's normalize it. Let's accept it. When you can accept it, then you can allow yourself to get back up and finish well. So let's get one thing straight. I love a start that's strong, but you know what? Honestly, it's not the point. It really isn't. We want to finish well. You can start strong all day long. I love starting strong. I love starting new things. I don't know what it is. I love starting new things. And usually it's nice and strong, and then it fizzles, and then it fizzles, and it's not as fun. The goal is we want to stay strong, and we want to finish strong. Not stay perfect and finish perfect, but stay in it. That's what we want to do, is stay in it. So the old mindset says, start strong, be perfect. If you mess up, start again next week, or maybe you go try to do something new, and then you do that over and over, and you never get anywhere. That really isn't a helpful way of thinking. What we need is a resilient middle, not a perfect start. And this was so hard for me to learn in my journey because I'm kind of the all or nothing. I'm the do it perfectly or not at all. Being in the middle is so uncomfortable, isn't it? It's so uncomfortable. But when you learn to do the uncomfortable, when you learn to meet yourself in the middle, you will start creating results that you won't believe, because the winning is made in that resilient middle. The harvest comes after going through that messy middle and staying in it. It really is key. I love Trim Healthy because it's so flexible and forgiving and rooted in grace. And I love that because you can get on the train every 4 hours, every 3 or 4 hours. You get back on that Trim Healthy train. It's there waiting for you. And the way that we're eating is so sustainable. I love eating my whole foods. I love all of the Trim Healthy foods that are on plan, or most of them. I'll say most of them I do. I love eating that way. And it's easy for me now because guess what? I've been practicing day in and day out, and I've had to forgive myself, and I've had to get back on things, and I've had to keep showing up. And what I've learned when I do that is that it gets easier and easier and easier. But it starts with that mindset because I believe that this is working for me, and it has worked for me. So let's go into a coaching moment. When you're tempted to spiral, this is the model that I use in my coaching groups for mindset renewal, because that's what brings that transformation. So you've heard me talk about the CTFAR model, circumstances and neutral fact. We have thoughts about our circumstances, and then we have feelings about our thoughts. When we have a feeling, we act on it, and then we create this specific result. If you're not happy with your results, let's go look at the T. And that's not testosterone. Let's go look at the thought. So here is a circumstance. Maybe you ate off plan for 2 days. Maybe you've been traveling and you haven't really been on plan as much as you want to, and you haven't worked out all week. So let's just go back. You ate off plan for 2 days and you haven't worked out all week. So here is a normal thought that your brain might offer you. I messed up. I'll start next week. Or maybe you don't even decide you're going to start. You're like, yeah, I messed up, and so I might as well go eat the XYZ. You could have several thoughts with that. I messed up. I suck. I'm a failure. I can't do this. This is too hard. Life is happening. Those thoughts lead to that feeling of disappointment. And then when you feel disappointed, your actions are you want to quit. You don't want to do prep for yourself. You don't want to think ahead for the weekend that you're going camping. You don't want to get a workout on the calendar. You're like, I'll do it later, right? You're just putting that off. It's just an excuse. Hey friends, if you're ready for real results, the kind that last because they're built for your midlife body, let's chat. I offer a free discovery call to see if one-on-one coaching is the right fit for you. In that call, we'll look at your current habits, hormones, and lifestyle, and I'll share how I can help you personalize a plan for food, fitness, and fat loss that actually works in this season of life. So go to getyourtrimon.com/work with Chris and grab your spot. And let's find out what your body's been trying to tell you. So let's reframe. Let's do that. So here's the circumstance. Yep, the week went sideways. Here is a new thought. I can start fresh now, not next Monday. I can start right now, or maybe I can start in 4 hours, or at least maybe I can start tomorrow, at least go the 24 hours. I can start tomorrow. Then you have some hope. Then you feel empowered. Then you'll go, okay, what do I need to do to get back on it? Well, I need to order these groceries, or I need to get in there and make me some overnight oats, or I need to make me a salad, or I need to get my protein, or I can make my smoothie. I can start with the smoothie. Yes, that's what I can do. I can start with the smoothie tomorrow, and I have fiber in there with my baobab, and I have my berries in there, and I can throw some frozen okra or cauliflower in there, and I'm going to put that protein powder because protein is starting strong, right? Actions when we feel empowered are that you're going to get her done. You're going to do it. You might even get your workout in because you're going to put it on the calendar. So what we're doing here is the result is you're building consistency through the chaos. Not just structure. We're building it. We're practicing it through the chaos, that messy middle where you're not doing it perfectly, but you're doing it a little bit. And then you do it better every time a little bit. And then you think ahead, maybe sooner this time rather than last time. You give yourself that opportunity to grow and learn and pivot. We pivot. Let's start with what can we do practically? Okay, that's our mindset. So 4 steps to get back on track when life blows up. Just start with the next meal. Not tomorrow. I mean, like I said, can we do the next meal? If we can't do the next meal, let's do tomorrow. But definitely don't put it off for 5 more days. Not after the birthday party, not after the holiday. What is your next best meal you can put together now? And let's keep it simple, you guys. Protein and plants can do it. And if you want to throw an E meal, a carb in there for your E meal, if you want to throw a fat in there for your S meal, super easy. Keep it simple. As a backup, I have backup drinks that I go to, like my backup smoothie or a backup snack. My backup snack is usually going to be an apple and some almond butter because I usually have both of those things. My backup smoothie is going to be my kefir smoothie with whatever frozen berries I have and baobab and protein powder. Maybe a go-to meal. Maybe you can throw together a quick breakfast for dinner and we're having eggs and egg whites and veggies and maybe a sprouted piece of toast. What is a backup for you? What is something easy that you can put together? Then you're just going to be thinking about that next meal. If you start thinking about the whole week, you're going to get overwhelmed. Think about the next meal. Sit down at that meal, enjoy your meal, congratulate yourself, and maybe think about the next meal. Maybe it's 1 meal at a time. You can totally do that. Now, number 2, simplify to a rescue meal or snack, which I kind of went into already. So maybe here's some rescue ideas. How about boiled eggs and berries and collagen tea, or a protein shake with some nut butter in it, or deli meat roll-ups around pickles or peppers with some strawberries. Maybe it's yogurt and a little dollop of peanut butter or peanut flour and some Lily's chocolate chips. Have a rescue meal. They don't have to be exquisite and gourmet. They're grounding. They're grounding and easy. They're easy and healthy. Number 3, move for sanity and not burnout. So skip the I have to work it off mentality. Just move your body to regulate your blood sugar and hormones. Your body will thank you for that. This is what I do. After each meal, I take at least a 10-minute walk after every meal, and it helps me move. It helps me regulate my blood sugar. It helps me reset my brain and my mind. Maybe another reset for you is not a walk. Maybe it's legs up on the wall. That helps regulate your nervous system. Maybe it's some deep breathing. Maybe it's some rebounding. Maybe it's the nitric oxide workout. 2 minutes, right? You're going to move for sanity and not burnout. Number 4, talk to yourself like you're worth fighting for. You don't need another drill sergeant. You need a coach. So ask, what would I do right now if I believed this was just a bump and not a breakdown? What would I do? This is my favorite. What would I tell my best friend? What would I tell my best friend? This statement right here changed my life. And it was a very hard, rough season, actually. My friend was actually dying of breast cancer. And it was at the very end before she passed away. And I remember being so compassionate towards her and caring for her and empathetic. And I was on my way home and I was getting ready to do something, and I think I was frustrated with myself. And of course I was a mess. I was an emotional mess. And that was when I was in perimenopause, and the hormones that was just one of the hardest times of my life. So many things hitting. And so that's what I heard is like, what would you tell your best friend? I'm upset over XYZ. I'm just all down on myself. I'm just all negative. And so I started treating myself like I would my best friend. I would never treat my best friend that way. I would give her so much compassion and I'd tell her the truth, not excuses. So do that for yourself. Now, God is not grading your week. So you don't need to earn your way into his love or his plan for you. He has a plan for you. You don't have to leave that plan. His mercies are new every morning, not just on Mondays, but every single day. So even after the fast food dinner, even after the skipped workout, even after the meltdown or whatever it is that you did or you didn't do, you can grab and receive his mercies by faith and start anew. It is okay to start anew. So this is called doing the work, ladies. Yes, I can tell you about all the foods that you want to eat to turn on fat burning and the exercises you need to do and the things you need to do for your hormones and all of that. But here really is the work. This is what midlife transformation really looks like. It's not about perfection, but practicing again and again. It's not about failing, but refusing to stay down. And it's not about hustle, but healing. If you are hustling, calm down. Let's figure out, what do I need to do to simplify? What do I need to do to get in alignment with peace and healing? So you're not behind, my friend. You are just human. And healing happens right here in the chaos, not after the chaos clears. So let me give you a few little things to do. Plan your next best meal, even if it's kindergarten simple. Get in the Word and remind yourself who you are. Who are you in Christ? You are an overcomer. You are a child of God. You are seated at the right hand of God. You want to be living from that place of identity. I'm God's girl. Next, reach out and talk to your friend or come in my Facebook group. Reach out to a coach. Reach out to your community, but tell somebody what's going on. Reach out and connect. There's power in community. There's power in that community. So you don't have to wait for the perfect moment to get back on track. Even when life is crazy, you just have to take the next right step with grace. Did you know that I have a free community of women in midlife just like you? Busy women who are working hard to lose weight with the Trim Healthy plan, but feel hijacked by hormones and unexplained weight gain. I share menopause tips, superfood spotlights, delicious recipes, and so much more. Come join us at facebook.com/groups/get your trim on.